other than the Chinese to take this, and the Chinese will now have to, they don't even know, the government doesn't have to worry about slowing its own country down. The rest of the world will slow it down. So it's just not a great level. It's not an interesting level to pick. It's just not a good level to get involved.
Here's my other question, you know, and it comes back to the point Steve raised, and everyone was starting to weigh in on, which is either has the market not paid attention, or are they disregarding out of a lack of credibility at the European Central Bank the comments that Trichet made,
I think
which
it's the latter.
So you think it, so now that almost is more serious. If you don't have confidence or credibility for the European Central Bank, that is a much
we need
bigger
a default. I mean, everybody knows that. The banks, you know, everybody's going to, all the money, the trillions of dollars of hot money is going to keep pressing until they get a default. Once we get a default, then the euro will stabilize and it'll be interesting again. When I say interesting, meaning that when you buy a stock, you won't get the report and discover you're down $2 from where you bought it, which is what's happening right now.
Rick Santelli?
Yeah, the euro versus the dollar just cracked under 126. I'm sure we're hitting sell stops. We're hitting knockouts in the over-the-counter market. They're all, of course, watching the euro versus the yen as well. Same picture from a slightly different perspective. And, of course, you can see as the euro and the equities, they are ping-ponging back off each other. And Jim Cramer is spot on. If you are a retail investor, don't touch the TV, but also don't touch your telephone and call your broker. It's not a good thing to do.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, but look at where we are. So this is my question.
It's an interesting level. It's not a level.
You're down. We have not seen a day like this, and I don't have the exact date, but clearly what you're seeing now is since what, last March when we hit the market lows, or the fall of 2008. You're down 560 points. People are seeing this, and those memories of fear are coming back, and that's what can become self-fulfilling.
I think that's true. Look, I'm sure, I mean, I was looking at some, I know this sounds boring, but some master limited partnerships. There are some,
Jim, I'm sorry to interrupt. Matt Nesto has some breaking news. Matt?
We have so many statistics here as this market unravels. Peter Scheck, now sitting next to me, just pointed out that the benchmarks have all lost their gains on a year-to-date basis. This 500-plus point loss that we've seen for the Dow is the biggest day, the biggest one-day loss that we've seen since December 1st of 2008. These statistics, as the market weakens up even more, will probably become outdated. We'll have to refresh them. Right before my eyes, Aaron, I mentioned earlier that the 50-day average got taken out yesterday in the S&P. We just took out the 100. We have just taken out the 200-day moving average in the S&P 500, which is a very, very substantial and significant breakdown of technical support.
Okay, where are we? We're going to get walked up. It's a very fast market. That's very clear. I want to know, where do we start hitting curve?
Hey, Kramer, shut up.
300 or 400 points here in the past few minutes.
Well, I mean, like when I came down, it was not an interesting level. Suddenly it's down 300 more from when I sat down here standing a little more interesting. You know, obviously,
Aaron, if I can just say something here, Aaron. We've also just looked on the website of the New York Stock Exchange. Circuit breakers don't kick in after 2:30. Just to FYI, throw that out there.
That is a fair point. Scott, you're there. What is the talk? What happens from here?
The United States financial system is falling apart.
Yeah, Aaron, and they're saying, when I asked them what the heck is going on down here, I don't know. There is fear. This is capitulation, really. I mean, it is classic capitulation. There is fear in this market. You can take a look at what has happened with the VIX absolutely exploding today. You have seen a flight to safety within gold, a flight to quality within treasury, a flight out of equities from almost every single major sector. We have seen it accelerate throughout the day, and that's why right now we're sitting down 807.